Jake Martinez wiped grease from his hands as the bell above his repair shop chimed. The small storefront on Station Epsilon 7 wasn't much, just a cramped space where he fixed broken equipment for colonists and traders passing through. But it was honest work, and honest work was hard to find this far from Earth. 3 children shuffled in, their expensive clothing dulled by carefully applied dirt. The tallest, a girl with silver-blue skin and nervous eyes, clutched something wrapped in cloth. "Mister," she said softly, "can you fix things?" Jake smiled. "That's what the sign says, kiddo. What V you got there?" She unwrapped a mechanical bird, its wings bent at wrong angles, its crystalline eyes dark. Her 2 companions, a boy with scales and another with luminescent spots, watched hopefully. "Our guardian says it's trash now," the girl whispered. "Says we broke it through carelessness and don't deserve a replacement." Jake picked up the bird carefully. It was Valtorian craftsmanship, worth more than his entire shop. The damage was significant, but not irreparable. He recognized the model, a companion construct programmed with teaching algorithms and emotional support protocols. Rich kid's toy, definitely, but the wear patterns told a different story. These kids had loved this thing to pieces. "Your guardian sounds like a real piece of work," Jake muttered. The children flinched, and he realized he'd spoken aloud. "Sorry, how much can you pay?" The 3 exchanged glances. The scaled boy produced a handful of low-denomination credits, maybe enough for a sandwich. Jake sighed. He was already behind on rent. Station management had reminded him yesterday with a not-so-subtle threat. But he looked at their faces, the hope mixed with expectation of disappointment, and saw every kid he'd grown up with in Houston's lower districts. "Tell you what," he said, "I'll fix it for free. But you 3 have to promise me something." Their eyes widened. "Anything," the spotted child breathed. "Promise you'll be kinder than the adults around you." "Deal." They nodded solemnly, and Jake got to work. It took 4 hours. He carefully straightened the wing mechanisms, replaced a burned-out motivator with a spare from his dwindling parts bin, and recalibrated the AI matrix. The bird wouldn't be perfect. There was a slight tremor in the left wing he couldn't quite fix, but it would fly. When he activated it, the bird's eyes blazed to life. It chirped, fluttered to the girl's shoulder, and nuzzled her cheek. All 3 children lit up with joy so pure it made Jake's chest ache. "How can we thank you?" the girl asked, tears streaming down her face. "Already told you. Just be good people." They left with promises to remember, the birds singing softly between them. 2 days later, the Royal Guard arrived. Jake thought he was being arrested. Maybe the bird had been stolen. Maybe he'd unwittingly aided some crime. He ran through increasingly desperate scenarios as armored Voltorians filled his tiny shop. Then Princess Vera Lynn entered, flanked by her siblings, Princes Keth and Ural. The 3 dirty children from before, now dressed in formal regalia. Jake's wrench clattered to the floor. "This human," Vera Lynn announced to her guards, "showed us more kindness in 1 afternoon than our appointed guardian has in 3 years. She turned to Jake. "We told our parents everything. About Guardian Mortek's cruelty, his neglect, his theft of our allowances." The crowned queen of Altoria herself stepped through the doorway, having to duck beneath the frame. "My children," she said in a voice like thunder and silk, "have been testing the station's residents for weeks, searching for one adult who might treat them as people rather than property." Her 6 eyes fixed on Jake. "You alone passed." Jake stammered something incoherent. "Guardian Mortek has been removed," the queen continued. "We require a new family guardian. Someone who understands that children need compassion, not cruelty. Someone who makes them promise to be kind." She extended a formal contract crystal. "The position includes full royal housing, salary beyond your comprehension, and citizenship in the Valtorian Empire. My children request you specifically." Jake looked at the 3 kids, at Vera's hopeful smile, at the bird still perched on her shoulder with its slightly trembling wing. He'd come to space looking for honest work. Turned out, honest work had been looking for him too. "When do I start?"